400 South Long Beach Boulevard. That's in Compton, California, at Western Music's Hall of Fame. Town Hall Party. We got guests tonight. My golly, we got the stage jam-packed. And also, we have Johnny Cash in the Tennessee 2 in person as our guest here tonight. So we got a lot of folks here, a lot of folks out there. 3 full hours entertainment coming your way. Stick with us because it's Town Hall Party right now. I'm ready to go. This is it. This is the place. This is where you can meet all your favorite stars on Saturday nights. Don't forget that. The Big Town Hall, 400 South Long Beach Boulevard, Compton, California. It's Western Music's Hall of Fame. And here's a fellow we've had the pleasure of having as our guest at the Big Town Hall, adding his name to our Hall of Fame roster several times. And now that they're living out here in Los Angeles, we're hoping we can get them on back here to Town Hall as often as possible. But we got them tonight, and we got the folks here looking. We got you folks out there watching in, so I know we can all get together and give a real nice hand to some great entertainers. Believe you me, Johnny Cash in the Tennessee 2.
Hey, get rhythm. When you get to blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get to blues, get a rock and roll feeling in your bones. Put taps on your toes and get gone, get rhythm. When you get to blues, a little shoeshine boy, he never gets low down, but he's got the dirtiest job in town, bending low at the people's feet on a windy corner of the dirtiest street. Well, I asked him while he shined my shoes, how'd he keep from getting the blues? He grinned as he raised his little head, he popped his shoeshine rag, and then he said, get rhythm. When you get to blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get to blues, well, a jumpy rhythm makes you feel so fine. It'll shake all your trouble from your worried mind. Get rhythm when you get to blues. I sat and I listened to the shoeshine boy, and I thought I was gonna jump with joy. Slapped on the shoe polish left and right. He took his shoeshine rag and he held it tight. He stopped once to wipe the sweat away. I said, you mighty little boy to be working that way. He said, I'd like it with a big wide grin. Kept on a popping and he said again, get rhythm. Woo! When you get to blues, come on, get rhythm. When you get to blues, it only costs a dime, just a nickel a shoe. It does $1 million worth of good for you. Get rhythm. When you get to blues. Thank you. Thank you very much. So nice to be back on Town Hall, and it's sure nice to see such a big crowd tonight. I know probably all of you have met the two fellows here. All right, thank you. We'll sure do that one for you. On the guitar, Luther Perkins. On the bass, Marshall Grant. Let's give them a big hand. The Tennessee 2. They come from North Carolina and Mississippi. They really do. Luther just moved out of Mississippi. We all moved out here a few days ago, and we've been moving so much we hadn't been working, and this is about the first time we played in 2 or 3 weeks. We quit working for so long that we're going to have to work up some kind of act to show the promoters what kind of work we're out of, I guess. That's the only thing we've done lately is we rehearsed for a benefit that was canceled. About all, I guess. Your wife watching tonight, Luther? I told him a while ago Luther's wife is real pretty. She's just about this high, laying down. Real pretty young lady. She really is, isn't she? All right, let's do a couple of songs, and we'd like to do one side of our latest Sun release called You're the Nearest Thing to Heaven. I have sail the peaceful waters of the ocean deep and blue. I held my breath and watched the western sunset's golden hue. I've flown above the mountain peaks and valleys wide and green, but you're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. You're the nearest thing to heaven, yes you are. I have searched for happiness so long and for, but my search for love was through the day that I found you, 'cause you're the nearest thing to heaven, yes you are. I confess that I've been tempted by alluring magic charms, when a smile was flashed my way and stood before two open arms. But I turn and walk away because I love you like I do. You're the nearest thing to heaven, darling, you. You're the nearest thing to heaven, yes you are. I have searched for happiness so long and for, but my search for love was through the day that I found you, 'cause you're the nearest thing to heaven, yes you are. I have watched the silver raindrops fall to earth to cool the day, watched the rainbow at twilight when the clouds had blown away. I love the pretty flowers, money cannot buy their worth, but you're the nearest thing to heaven on this earth. You're the nearest thing to heaven, yes you are. I have searched for happiness so long and for, but my search for love was through the day that I found you, 'cause you're the nearest thing to heaven, yes you are. There are some people who say we cannot tell whether we are saved or whether all is well. They say we only can hope and trust that it is so. But I was there when it happened, and so I guess I ought to know. Yes, I know when Jesus saved me, the very moment he forgave me, he took away my heavy burdens. Lord, he gave me peace within. Satan can't make me doubt it. It's real and I'm gonna shout it. I was there when it happened, and so I guess I ought to know. I don't care who tells me salvation is not real, though the world may argue that we cannot feel. Go get your burdens lifted and your sins will go. I was there when it happened, and so I guess I ought to know. Yes, I know when Jesus saved me, the very moment he forgave me, he took away my heavy burdens. Lord, he gave me peace within. Satan can't make me doubt it. It's real and I'm gonna shout it. I was there when it happened, and so I guess I ought to know. Don't take your gun. Thank you very much. We've got a Columbia album out this next week, and we'd like to do a couple of songs for you from our Columbia album. What's that? All right, we'll sure get that one for you before we go tonight. Thank you very much. We got a Columbia album out, as we said, next week, and we'd like to do you a couple of songs from the album. We've got a whole variety of songs in it, some slow ones, some fast ones, some old ones, some new ones, a little bit of everything. This one here is a Western song. It's about the first Western song, real Western song I guess we ever did, and we certainly hope you like it. We're kind of curious to know just what you might think about a song like this. It's called Don't Take Your Guns to Town. A young cowboy named Billy Joe grew restless on the farm, a boy filled with wanderlust who really meant no harm. He changed his clothes and shined his boots and combed his dark hair down, and his mother cried as he walked out, "Don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." He laughed and kissed his mom and said, "Your Billy Joe's a man. I can shoot as quick and straight as anybody can. I wouldn't shoot without a cause, I'd gun nobody down." But she cried again as he rode away, "Don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." He sang a song as on he rode, his guns hung at his hips. He rode into a cattle town, a smile upon his lips. He stopped and walked into a bar and laid his money down, and his mother's words echoed again, "Don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." He drank his first strong liquor then to calm his shaking hand, and tried to tell himself at last he had become a man. A dusty cowpoke at his side began to laugh him down, and he heard again his mother's words, "Don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." Filled with rage, then Billy Joe reached for his gun to draw, but the stranger drew his gun and fired before he even saw. As Billy Joe fell to the floor, the crowd all gathered round and wondered at his final words, "Don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town."
Tennessee 2. Whoa. Come on back, fellas. Johnny, we're real glad to have you back with us at Town Hall again. We've all been looking forward to it ever since we knew you were coming here, and as you can see,
I have too, Jay.
Got a great turnout to come out and say howdy to you and want to hear you sing, so we'll let you mop off a little and do one more.
Thank you. Listen, I'll tell you what. We got as we were talking about the album there, we got out next week, and that was one of the songs from it. Here's one I know you'll recognize, a real old song called Frankie and Johnny, except we got some brand new 1958 style words to it. We want to do it especially for this lady right down here, this young lady. I know she's heard that song, haven't you? Good song. Well, now, Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts. They were true as the blue, blue sky. He was a long-legged guitar picker with a wicked wandering eye, but he was her man nearly all of the time. Johnny, he packed up to leave her, but he promised he'd be back. He said he had a little picking to do a little farther down the track. He said, I'm your man, I wouldn't do you wrong. Frankie curled up on a sofa, thinking about her man. Far away the couple were dancing to the music of his band. He was Frankie's man. He wasn't doing her wrong yet. Then in the front door walked a redhead. Johnny saw her right away. She came down by the bandstand to watch him while he played. He was Frankie's man. He wasn't doing her wrong. Well, he sang every song to the redhead. She smiled back at him. Then he came and sat at her table where the lights were low and dim. What Frankie didn't know wouldn't hurt her none. Then the redhead jumped up and slapped him. She slapped him a time or two. She said, I'm Frankie's sister, and I was checking up on you. If you're her man, you better treat her right. Well, the moral of this story is be good but carry a stick. Sometimes it looks like a guitar picker just can't tell what to pick. He was Frankie's man, and he still ain't done her wrong.
There's a brand new version of Frankie and Johnny. Johnny Cash, the one and only Johnny Cash from the Tennessee Two. Oh, it's Town Hall Party and the place is swinging tonight. I'll tell you, we got a lot of nice folks here who are enjoying the evening. And one special reason is because I get the chance to see in person one of the great entertainers of our time right now with many, many hit records out. And I want you all to welcome him once again, Johnny Cash and the Tennessee Blues.
I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day is through. Yes, I'll admit that I'm a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You've got a way to keep me by your side.